My top bar hive is swarming right now. They are all over the place. They're gathering on this bush. It's kind of amazing. They're gathering on this camellia, but they're all over the camellia, so I don't know yet where the queen has landed. It's gonna be a good swarm. How cool is that? Hi everybody. This is my first swarm from my own hives in 2026. Here's the swarm. It came out of my top bar hive, which is over there. Here's the first swarm from my own bees this year. This came from my top bar hive, and they swarmed about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago. And I saw them in the process and figured it would take them a while to settle down, so I went to my grandson's soccer game, and now I'm back ready to catch the swarm. So I have my collection box underneath it. There are 3 frames of old comb in the collection box to make it easier for them to feel at home. And I'm going to just shake the swarm into the box. I think I'm going to leave it right there. Okay. So I'm going to reach into this camellia bush and grab the branch behind the swarm and shake it. It looks like there are 2 branches involved in this, so maybe I'll have to shake twice. 1, 2, 3. The bees are fairly quickly moving into this box, and I'm not seeing any where they were. In a minute, I'm going to take them to their new place. Now, here's where this hive is going to move. I've brought the collection box right there, and here's the hive we're going to put it into. So I'm going to start moving the frames that are in here into the big box. I'm going to turn this around because the frames are mostly on this side. It'll be easier to get them up and in. And I'm going to use hive drapes to help keep this a little calmer. Alright, so I'm going to take the first frame out. A way to pick it up. Put it into the hive. Okay, there are 2 of them. Now we've got another frame to get. This is the last one, I believe. Okay, now we have a little bit of space right here that we can dump bees into, and I'm going to clear it out so it'll work a little bit better by moving out these frames. I'll take out this frame and this one. Oops. There we go. So now I'm first going to take the top, which has a lot of bees on it, and I'm going to dump them in the hive. I'm going to dump the rest of the bees into the hive. And while they're orienting and finding their way in, I'm going to put some more frames into the hive. I don't usually use foundation, but this is leftover from the community garden where there was a hive with foundation that I took down the other day. So we're just going to use these. I'm not going to use this one, but we're going to use those few. What I'm going to do is put the inner cover on so that the bees are a little more protected while I go find another frame, and they can come in through the hole in the inner cover and through the front entrance. This will be a good frame to give them because it's already got combs started on it, but it's not fully there. And if you can see these bees here, they all have the Nasonov gland up in the air. These bees right here, they all have the Nasonov gland up in the air saying the queen is inside. Okay, now that's pretty well done. And we can take the inner cover and put it on for good, unless I want to add another box to this hive, which I might. So this hive came from my top bar hive where there's oodles of room, which is why I think I'm going to go ahead and give them a third box. Oh, I see, that frame isn't all the way down. There we go. Now, okay, now we're going to put the top on and call this hive moved in. So now they are doing the finishing touches on moving in terms of the immediacy of moving in. We'll see more evidence of their moving in tomorrow when they will start cleaning out and claiming the place, which is what hives do. But there you go, my first swarm from my own hives this year that I just happened to be home when it happened and was able easily to catch it from my top bar hive, which I think is a swarm from an old tree from a couple of years ago. Primary swarm, so that means the old queen left with half the hive. So 2 weeks later, this is the brood she's laid, wall-to-wall brood, which is what happens when you use a slatted brack. So thanks for watching.